Welcome to the 22nd episode of Season Tickets. I'm Michael.
And I'm Max.
And our debate for this episode is going to be, what is the higher chance of happening? No SEC teams in the college football playoff or two teams from Texas? Max, what do you think?
I'm going to go with no SEC teams just because, Alabama still has to play Auburn, which is not a given. And they'd still probably run into Georgia in the SEC title game, and Georgia's been playing very well. And Mississippi State also has to play Ole Miss again, which, is not a given. So I think that it's a higher chance no SEC teams.
I know there's a bunch of tough games for the SEC schools in Alabama and Mississippi State as its two front runners right now, but I'm going to go with the two teams from Texas making it in. TCU and Baylor both put up a lot of points, and if anyone like Florida State or Oregon loses, then they're right there. I just think that they have a much higher chance of making it into the playoff because of how many points they score, and they have much easier games coming up compared to the SEC teams, so I could see very easily them both making it in at the 4 and the 3 slots. But now we're going to go into our upset picks of last week, and Virginia Tech played Duke in my upset pick, and they got the win to give me the 3 points in that game. Max, what was your pick?
Maryland over Michigan State, and Maryland lost.
Georgia Tech beat Clemson, with Clemson losing their starting QB, and we both got this game right.
Wisconsin running back Melvin Gordon ran for an NCAA record 408 yards in 3 quarters over Nebraska, and I got that game right.
Alabama beat Mississippi State in a game I got right to keep Alabama in the playoff race.
Georgia ran all over Auburn with Todd Gurley and Nick Chubb, but Todd Gurley tore his ACL and is out for the season, and we both got this game wrong.
The Patriots beat the Colts on Sunday Night Football with running back Jonas Gray having 4 TDs in a game I got right.
The Cardinals beat the Lions without Carson Palmer 14-6 in a game we both got wrong.
And this brings a big question about the Cardinals if they can make it to the Super Bowl. Max, do you think they can make it to the Super Bowl and even win it with Drew Stanton as a quarterback?
I think it's very possible they make it. I don't know about win it, but I think it's very possible they make it.
Yeah, I do too. Drew Stanton has looked very poised, and this secondary is one of the best in the NFL as we saw them shut down Matthew Stafford. But the Packers beat the Eagles in a big game by Aaron Rodgers in a game we both got right. And the scores are 70-63. And Max, what's the big Thursday night game in the Big 12?
West Virginia plays Kansas State, and we both have Kansas State winning this game.
In college basketball,
Duke plays Michigan State. I have Duke in this one. I think Jahlil Okafor and the rest of the big-time freshmen have a big coming out party on a big stage against Michigan State. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I agree with that pick. I think the Duke freshmen are going to have a big night, and Kansas plays Kentucky. I have Kentucky. They're just too talented of a team. Do you think Kansas poses any threat to the Wildcats?
I think it's going to be a good game, but I think Kentucky's going to end up winning it.
That will wrap it up for the 22nd episode of Season Tickets. Make sure you come back next time as we preview all the big games in sports.